Fort Worth, where a Big 12 battle is on tap, deep in the heart of Texas. It's number 2 Houston in town to take on TCU in Funky Town. He took over a decade ago. TCU in their home whites controls the opening tip.
Obviously, Houston will play tough, gritty man-to-man defense. For TCU, move the ball, play inside out, and try to get to the basket off the bounce.
Here's number 2 in white, Emmanuel Miller. First shot of the game, and it's good. A 3-pointer for TCU. Here's number 1, Jamal Shed. Inside, 13 in red, Juwan Roberts. Working on Miller. Spin move, left hook, good.
Nice.
Here's Micah Peavy. He's got himself a triple-double this season for the Frogs. Miller had it blocked. That's just one of many defensive categories that Kelvin Sampson's club specializes in.
Javier Francis is one of the best low-post defenders in the country. And it looks like they're going to reward TCU with that ball. Official in the country right there.
With 10 on the shot clock, LJ Cryer off the mark. Another offensive board, and Roberts cashes in.
Terrific, terrific job, Rich. These guys treat the missed shot as part of their offense.
Here's Anderson. Nice shot fake and drew the foul on Shed.
Got to get out and get those fast break points before they have to see the set defense. So good with Francis and Roberts.
1 for 2.
Peter, but he is one of the best coaches in college basketball. The job he did at Pittsburgh, Rich, and now what he's done here at his alma mater. Look at this.
Shed. Clear
yeah. Well,
there he is with the ball, 25 in red. Now it's done, the Temple transfer.
Watch the post up here. They want to get him going.
Physical in the paint, and almost an and one opportunity for Cougar. Done a career 80% free throw shoot. Throw extends the Houston lead, and it does just that. Doubling up. Here's Jacoby Coles with a touch. First game back after missing the last 3 with a foot injury. O'Bannon, and a foul is called. Young. Chuck O'Bannon is the 6th oldest player in.
He's had a really good career here for Jamie Dixon. Of course, great bet.
Sharp. And he draws the foul on in this night. Sharp. In and out again, and the app.
The Gators destroy.
5 on the shot clock. Roberts, checked by Coles. Roberts, aggressive offensively.
Oh, what you love about that is he had the clock in his head. That's experience right there. He knew it was a low clock. What he wanted for Christmas, right? Golf balls.
Oh, stolen away. Houston a 6-point lead and the basketball. Nice inside pass, and Juwan Roberts have yourself a first half.
Yeah, but and I'll tell you, Damian Dunn came to a great 2-foot stop without running the defense over, and a great dime by the transfer from Temple. This defense has been everything as advertised.
Tennyson finally gets one uncorked. Jamie Dixon says he's the best.
A little breathing room in that corner.
That one took the lid off the basket for the Frogs. They were 0 for their last 7 before that make. Cryer, one of the best 3-point shooters in the country, and he's got his first tonight.
Well, he's got to have a big first half, especially with Shed on the bench with 2. Jamal Shed has only fouled out in 1 game in his entire career back in his sophomore year.
Catch and shoot, and it's good. Back-to-back threes for TCU. Emmanuel Miller getting in the action with his 2nd triple.
Kelvin Sampson getting in the action with Emmanuel Sharp as he ran by him.
Roberts. Again, big-to-big passing, and Francis has 2.
I don't think we're going to see Shed unless something dramatic happens. Kelvin doesn't like to play players with 2 fouls historically in the first half.
Here's Dunn. Baseline. And one opportunity for Damian Dunn.
Vivid year, he had a chance to go play for a winning program. Right? Yes, because TCU's turning it over like they're a bakery.
With 7 on the shot clock. Roberts.
Wow.
Can't stop him. To the hands of this Houston Cougars defense. Anderson with the ball. To Nelson. Open look from 3. Got it. That's a cure for Waddell's out of a timeout.
Yes, it does.
And on the shot clock. Emmanuel Sharp, just 1 point so far. He had 20 against Iowa State. Stolen away by Nelson. And a foul is called.
Jameer Nelson, Jr.
77% from the stripe, and he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Jamie Dixon calling out motion to his offense with 5 to shoot. Nelson's going to have to create. And he gets a foul called as he enters the paint. 2.5 steals a game. The afternoon is capped off with Tennessee at Texas A&M. LJ Cryer's 3 off the mark, 1 and done for the Cougs.
Those are good shots, and you see Horned Frogs trying to get out in transition.
And another foul called. This one's going to go on the freshman Tugler. Anderson connects.
Kelvin Sampson is at the low end of playing guys with...
Cryer tried to bounce past the pocket pass, and it got picked off. And another foul on Houston. And now for the final 5:58, it'll make it 6 of 11. Looking for Court, couldn't get it. Miller takes it himself, and the follow by Court. Done. Another and 1 opportunity. Reliable. Here's Coles. Count it.
Francis and Roberts were confused.
James converts the 3-point play. From into play there. And Nelson found a seam, and he'll go back to the free throw line.
And I'm old because his dad.
St. Joseph's Hawk was flapping its wings a lot that season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down. Cryer for 3. Francis again.
Boy, Cryer can't make one.
Here's Walker. And now they're going to get Francis with the push-off. Graduate students who are working on their master's degrees from. And yet, a number of the dudes you see on this TCU roster, the Frogs keep chipping away. Down just 1. Counting down to 2 minutes to go in the first half. Looking for back-to-back wins against the top 10 team. And how about Damian Dunn? The 3rd time this half.
And remember, it's also a personal foul. And basically, let's watch now. This is a great, again, great jump stop. Watch. Ball fake, and 1, and then what? He said something to the TCU player. Let's watch. Well, there you see Coles, but Doug Sermons is not gonna look. And Kelvin Sampson is on his player. He's not worried about Doug Sermons. Doug's not making that call unless he's got a good reason.
And if I'm not mistaken, to make it 11. And he calmly knocks that down to
great matchup. Peavy's an excellent defender.
5 on the clock. Roberts working on Cork. Out to Wilson with 2 to shoot. And Dunn can't get it to go, but Roberts does.
I think he got it off.
Shot clock and game clock. TCU with no field goals in their last 3+ minutes. Looking for a basket and a little bit of momentum to take it to their locker room. Emmanuel Miller.
Likely the Cougs will have the lead and have Shed back
In the first half.
Bunch of ball screen coming.
2 seconds. Cryer rises up. Good if it goes, but it's too strong off the backboard.
Going left.
Here's Ernest Uday. And the former McDonald's All-American has his first two.
Cougs have lost the momentum. Can they get it back on the road? Easier said than done in this league.
Shed, floater, good.
I think you're going to see an energized Jamal Shed to start this.
Downs in front of his own bench. 17 on the shot clock for the Frogs. Here's Anderson from the wing. Step back. Got it! TCU with a 1-point lead. Anderson looking to add to it. Largest lead of the game, just 3. And Houston has the ball and a chance to get right back in this. We expected a rock fight, and we're getting one. Shed.
Nice. Yeah, ghost screen. That's what we call a ghost screen.
Miller. Uday almost threw it away. Miller. Around and out. The follow by Peavy. His first 2 of the night.
And they just committed a lot of fouls. Oh, boy.
Nearly thrown away. Francis corrals it, gets it right back to Shed. Shed again. Roberts turns and hits with the left hand.
Well, there's your offense right now to start this half.
Shed gambled. Should be an open man, but now Houston recovers. What an up and under by Chuck O'Bannon.
Well, assist Francis, because I think he knocked that. Watch out.
Miller. Loose ball. Cryer's got it.
Well, you see TCU trying to get out and run. They got the big guy.
And Roberts has back-to-back buckets.
Great look.
One off his season high. He's got 16 to lead the Cougs. Bounce pass inside. Nice look. Peavy to Cork.
Micah Peavy, remember, triple-double early in the season. Very versatile. Former player here, as you mentioned, took over for Trent Johnson, who actually left him some pretty good players, and they have built on it without a doubt. Nicely done by the freshman Tugler. That's what we call that short roll pass right there. And he shot it like it was a feather.
Second time Houston's got an easy bucket out of a timeout. Inside, Cork again.
That was a breakdown in pick and roll.
Shed gets it up. The tip no good, and Peavy comes away with it. Nelson. Yes! And now JoJo Tugler saddled with his 3rd foul as Nelson.
This early.
Largest lead of the night for the Frogs. And Houston can't cut into it. Here's a fast break opportunity.
Wow, the ball get tipped in. See, right now it takes a lot of energy.
Here's O'Bannon. Turns it over. And now Houston out of the gates.
Done a terrific job in the second half of keeping the Cougars off the offensive glass. That was a block out by Nelson right there.
Tennyson, open look. Got it.
Trey Tennyson to transfer from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. He's a Dallas kid coming home.
And Damian Dunn draws the foul on the head and shoulder fake. Into playing at the fog. Dunn missed the first and the second half.
A little boomerang action. Let's see if it works.
Cryer off balance.
No.
And Roberts gets it up in
LJ. He's not.
Here's Coles. Anderson threads the needle. Today and one. And how about Ernest Uday coming into tonight, lead of the night for TCU.
And his Houston offense right now is stagnant.
Sharp. And he draws the foul and will go to the line. The next Super Tuesday doubleheader starts with Bill Self going back to his alma mater.
Yep.
One more time.
Class of '83 played the NCAA, trailing by 2-4-6 since the early part of the second half.
If you were Kelvin Sampson, what would you do on this offensive possession?
I'd get this guy the ball. What do you think? Because he's been their best offense.
And a three from Sharp, his first field goal of the night.
Well, and that was kept alive by the culture warrior, Juwan Roberts, on the offensive glass. But their best offense has been to get shed downhill.
Tennyson again. And Jamie Dixon's points, but 4 dimes tonight.
Well, that two-headed monster of Nelson and Anderson has been excellent. And they got him back in this game in the first half when he played them together.
Inside, Uday. Good effort by Micah Peavy on the offensive glass. Minutes and 10 seconds away from suffering that same fate.
In the year, a triple-double, I think, against Arizona State.
Correct.
Quick here if you're Houston.
Tennyson tries to stay with Cryer,
Beautiful.
but all he needs is a little bit of airspace.
Beautiful play right there. I've seen.
Sharp met at the rim by Cork, no call. And in the open floor, a fast break bucket for the best fast break team in college hoops.
That's because their big guys handle it. And that time you saw Miller be the catalyst.
Done. And he has been a maestro at the three-point play tonight. 14 in his Big 12 debut against West Virginia. He has 14 tonight. Miller met by Roberts. Another block for Houston.
They isolated Emmanuel, but Roberts, watch this.
For the lead. Off the mark from Cryer. Roberts got it back. And we're tied at 59.
Is there anybody that plays harder in America?
Cork, spin move. Taken away.
By who? Roberts.
And now Houston with a chance to get the lead back. And done it again. Sideline. 10 on the shot clock, 3 minutes left in the game. Peavy, strong take to the hole. Cryer passed up to 3 in favor of a 2 and missed it. Here's Tennyson. Anderson took it himself. Uday, the offensive board. And it almost went in for a three-point opportunity. Off the mark on the first.
Now this is going to be
just 5 days ago.
There it
Got
is.
his own miss.
I'm telling you, you've got to assume that he's going to miss. And he did. And he was Johnny on the spot.
Uday off the mark.
When's LJ Cryer going to show up?
Shed. He shows up.
Yep. He used that window perfectly.
Huge bucket by Jamal Shed. 8 points, 5 assists. And a foul on the floor. 3. Avery Anderson makes it a 2-point game.
85.
And he's 3 for 5 from the line.
PV on Shed.
Shed calls his own number and nails the 3. Back-to-back humongous buckets from Jamal Shed. Tennyson answers. Left in regulation.
Tennyson now not a good defender. Let's see if they clear the court for Shed.
Five to shoot. Cryer got it up. Roberts got the rebound.
How about Jawan Roberts when things went haywire?
Misses the front end. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Houston goes zone. Interesting. Let's see if TCU recognizes.
And no timeouts left for the Frogs.
They've matched up out of it, so it's really man.
8 to shoot. Anderson. Miller. Got it. Peavy takes it away. TCU has won their second straight against a top 10 team for just the second time in program history.
Watch Emmanuel Miller now. He's going to cut from the baseline behind the defense, gets the bucket, and just a poor possession by Houston. Watch the cut. He gets right by Dunn, who fell asleep, and even Roberts couldn't make the game-saving play right here. Emmanuel Miller, one of the best in this league, and he was money at the right time. What a game.
And how about Avery Anderson? Second leading scorer tonight for TCU with 11